What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and if there's one way to ensure that nobody's going to go out of their way to see your film or purchase your music or invest in your comic book or consume your product, it would be to attack them. I don't think there's any worse way to turn off a fandom than to belittle them and insult them, which is exactly what the main actress, Daniela Pineda, from Cowboy Bebop just did in what is assuredly a massive mistake. She released a video deriding fans and reducing, all criticism of the casting to basically calling men creeps. I'm going to show you this video too because it really is rage-inducing. And here's the thing, I see a lot of people pushing back about this on Twitter saying, "Oh, it's just because a woman did it." Well, look, there were a lot of criticisms for other actors, a part of the cast, including one being far too old for that. But that actor didn't release a video complaining about it and complaining about the fans, did they? Daniela Pineda did, and that's what I'm talking about. If a male actor from this cast wants to release a similar video deriding the fans, I will make this video again and be happy to do it because these people don't deserve your money. They don't like you. They don't care about you. They think you're gross. They think you're stupid, anime is dumb, and they're happy to get a paycheck for it, but they don't really care about it. These shows are not made for you. These shows are not made for fans of Cowboy Bebop. These shows are made for normies. And as someone put on Twitter last night expertly, those same normies that used to make fun of you and bully you for liking the stuff 10 years ago. That's who's not only working on these shows, but that's who these shows are made for. You have Cowboy Bebop actress Daniela Pineda appears to deride fans, criticizing Netflix live action Faye Valentine. Again, we have this, it's just like Rose Tico all over again. Are there fans that are outwardly saying like, "Oh my God, her bobs are too small. She's not as busty that she should be. Show is ruined"? Yeah, I'm sure there's a couple. But the overwhelming criticism is in her terrible outfit. Her bland color and the idea that, there's so much more they could have done to make her proud. I mean, her attractiveness is a weapon basically in her arsenal. And instead they just turned her into another like run-of-the-mill purple-haired SJW. And I'll just prove it here. The new move by Pineda appears to be the latest marketing stunt from Netflix in an attempt to get people interested in the show. Pineda posted an update on her Instagram story called Fan Apology. The video has subsequently been uploaded to YouTube by user, I don't know, although the below video does not include the ending. In the video, Pineda begins by saying, "Hey guys, as you know, Cowboy Bebop first look dropped today, which was so exciting, and I just want to address a couple things that keep coming up amongst the fans." She then proceeded to sarcastically deride fans for first saying, "First, I wanted to apologize to the fans that I did not anatomically match the Faye Valentine character. 6-foot double Ds with a 2-inch waist. They looked everywhere for that woman, and they couldn't find her. It was kind of weird, so they just went with my short A. I know. Am I right?" I mean, the idea was never that people were like, "Oh my God, you don't look exactly like her." In fact, most of the criticism was, in fact, around the wardrobe. And then she whined about how, "Oh, I just couldn't do stunts in the wardrobe, and I couldn't achieve that same look," when there are literal hundreds of examples of cosplayers doing it better. Here, how about this? I don't know if these are probably not, maybe they're all the same girl, I'm not sure. Looks like maybe more than one. I mean, here's a bunch of them that seem to have no problem looking exactly like the part. What do you mean there aren't people like this? It's absurd. And then you see, of course, here. She then claims, here's Data Racer. Daniela Pineda insulted Cowboy Bebop fans 3 days ago. Here's all the comments on her initial Instagram post from 4 days ago. They're all positive. SJWs will try to twist this and accuse male fans of harassing yet another female actress. You can see. All positive. Let's go. Let's go. Fire emojis. Yes, fam. This is so good. Where's all this criticism that you're getting? people didn't exactly care for the wardrobe, but, you know, you didn't have to even comment on it. That's the thing. I get that you're allowed to have an opinion, but imagine a world where Hollywood actors would just shut the hell up and do what they're supposed to do. I mean, this post is dripping with hate. Look at this.
Hey guys, so as you know, our Cowboy Bebop first look dropped today, which was so exciting. And I just wanted to address a couple of things that
You mean just one thing?
sort of keep coming up in the comments amongst fans.
What comments? Your Instagram was completely devoid of any of this kind of criticism.
First, I wanted to apologize to the fans that I did not anatomically match the Faye Valentine character. 6 foot, double D size breast, 2-inch waist. You know, they looked everywhere for that woman and they couldn't find her.
I mean, could you be any more sarcastic and entitled? Why do they, I mean, they always hire these people and, you know, usually they'll pretend that they've always been a fan. Oh my, like Kevin Smith. Oh, I've always been a fan of He-Man. Just don't look into my past where I talk about how I was never a fan of He-Man. I really want to do right by the fans. And look, you know, I want to be clear here too. People who would attack her personally for her physical attributes and looks, that's not okay. You know what? She was hired. If you have a problem with who is staffed or cast, it's not really her fault. It's the person that hired her, hypothetically. If that's what you're the most angry about, you know, she's not going to get plastic surgery to look more closely like that character. If you want to get really specific, isn't Faye from Singapore or something like that? And this person is from Mexico. So they're not even the right quote-unquote ethnicity. All right, correct. If you want to get that specific. And maybe there are a few Redditors who are that, you know, up in arms about the exact, you know, the exact race and body proportions. There probably was 1 or 2 people that would fit that, but that's neither here nor there. What you have is somebody who just hates the fans. Most people, if you look at the criticism, were like, oh, her outfit sucks. Can we get something that looks more close to what she actually wears in the comics or in the anime? That was it. It wasn't like about her chest being too small.
It's kind of weird. So they just went with my short ass.
Cut out that curse word.
Am I right? You know,
Am I
there was
right?
talk about, like, can we put Daniela in a time machine and maybe give her different parents so she has different genetic information to sort of make her look better? It proved to be too complicated.
I mean, what? I mean, she just seems like a crotch to me. Like, just because you get criticism doesn't mean you have to respond to it. You must look at like Henry Cavill's response to fandoms, you know, toxic fandoms. You're going to have people that, you know, are overly invested and will say something rude. I'm not denying that that happens, okay? But what you do with that is something completely in your control. And now you could just, you know, keep your head down and try to do the best job you could. Or you could record a sarcastic video, which now has 300,000 views on Twitter, and be a total crotch to the fans.
And the other thing I wanted to bring up was I want to apologize that the outfit I'm wearing is not exactly what
Oh, yeah. Just could you roll your eyes any more sarcastically?
she wears in the anime. You know, we tried.
No, you didn't.
But
If you tried, you would have seen plenty of cosplayers that were able to do it.
doing stunts in tissue paper, things disappear, they rip. Sometimes it just got lost.
Doing stunts. How many stunts are you doing, Daniela? I bet I'd be willing to bet there's at least a reasonable chance you have a stunt double on top of that. How much high action are you really participating in the show? Maybe they could have 2 different setups. When you're doing action, you could be wearing a different outfit or one that's slightly modified. I mean, her entire video is just gaslighting. She's acting like all the criticism is entirely because she doesn't have the same outfit as they do in the comics, which isn't true.
Anyway, like I was saying, that original costume, they made a couple of them, but like I said, they got sort of slurped up in my various crevices, never to be retrieved again. So we needed to really build something that could...
Build something? Girl, you're wearing a totally normal vest and a jean skirt. You're wearing a yellow cloth zipper up and a coat. This isn't a costume. This is regular clothes you could get at the Gap. Like, are you joking right now?
Withstand the test of time. So just, you know.
And of course you see, 1,400 quote tweets, probably a good amount of them being like, from leftists, like, yeah, girl, tell him. Also, on what planet is this dumping on fans? Yeah, so leftist Twitter is, she's dumping on you losers that only care about looks. This is who Netflix is making the show for. Is she, like, being over the top disrespectful? No, but she's being a crotch. And these like leftoids that think this is awesome, shitting on fans, like, that's who Netflix is making the show for. So remember, when that bill comes next month, remember, oh, Jack Saint in here. All these guys got in trouble or got negged by a girl once and never been able to recover emotionally. I don't really know what that word means, but I've been happily married for 13 years. So sorry, Jack Saint. I'm sure when you're, again, let's make this about, owning the rightoids, owning gamer bros, instead of this actress, could have completely ignored. Could have just completely ignored it. But nah, gotta make your big stand movement. And hopefully these losers who think this is stunning and brave tune in, because I know I won't be. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.